What can I say? Sometimes 35 years of hard work and patience just pay off. Okay, so it is like day 40 of the coronavirus madness. So Susan and I decided to take a drive. Go see some countryside. We've been really safe on this trip. Really only stopping to gas up. Brought all our own food and water, and of course the little baby dog there in the back. And we're gonna finish our drive by driving another 1,600 miles back home with our new trailer. See some pictures of it here in a minute. We're pretty excited. Haven't seen it yet other than pictures, so it'll be pretty exciting to see it in the real world. Anything to say, baby?
No, it'd just be nice to get there. Get
All right. All right. Let's start with the walk around. Get the truck. And we have the front of the Krawler hauler. This is the living quarters. And then I have this nice custom built 23-foot deck, which all goes well, and that should, and I can measure properly. I'm going to put my Jeep and my Can-Am on this at the same time, and we are going to go out to places and have a good time. And so for those of you who go like, why in the world would you want this type of rig? And it really does come down to that multi vehicle aspect. So what we've got is options. So this is the option chose. What was the other options? We could have gotten a motorhome, and probably for what we wanted to do, a Super C with a diesel and a lot of towing capacity would have been about right. And we could have instead of having the truck, had a Super C and towed a big trailer to put our Jeep and our Can-Am on. We could have gotten a toy hauler. There is no toy hauler my Jeep's going to fit in. So, you know, even the big triple axle ones are not going to cut it. So we looked for a long time trying to figure out, like, how could me and Susan, without having to drive in separate vehicles, go to the beach or go to the Rubicon or go out to Glamis or go out to Johnson Valley and take one vehicle, drive together, and that was really the crux of it. And so we're not super high-end people. We didn't need this enormous living space, but we did want a comfortable living space, so I'll take some video of that a little bit later. So the truck is nice because you can get these nice electric jacks up front, so it's easy to hook and unhook from your truck. Once you get somewhere, you have your truck to drive, and if you had, you know, I suspect at some point we'll end up with two side-by-sides on the back of this as well. Sometimes we'll have the side-by-side and the Jeep, and sometimes both side-by-sides, depending on where we're going. But you know, you'll still have something you can drive around in the truck. You got a place to live, and you got a place to carry all your toys, and so that's what worked for us, and that's why we got this particular model. I'll show you the video on the inside here a little bit later in a few minutes. Things I like about the Krawler hauler, other than carrying two vehicles, I like the low profile compared to a lot of the really big fifth wheels. You know, that horse trailer style profile up in the front, low wind resistance. It isn't a super high off the ground. I kind of like that. I really like the gooseneck. I like these electric jacks. I mean, they have a little switch up under here, you know, up, down, left, right, easy to level this thing. I like the rims. I thought they were pretty cool. I didn't necessarily pick these out, but these ones they put on there, I guess they're rock crawler style. I thought they were pretty sweet. I like these huge, I mean, until you see them in person, you have no idea how big these two compartments. These open up on the deck. I mean, there's a lot of room in there. I mean, a lot of room. You carry more than enough firewood for a long time. If you pay extra, you can get a third one put in the end. There's no reason I need it. I like the fact that they let me custom put where I put these tie downs to tie the Jeep and the Can-Am off on. I got 3 sets. Normally they just come with 2. I like the LED lights. I'll take a little video a little bit later tonight. I had LED lights put under the side, and I want to see how that looks. So when we're out there camped at the beach or wherever we're at, and we're sitting outside, which is what we'll be doing most of the time, you know, kind of lights up around the trailer. And that turned out unbelievably awesome. Things I maybe wouldn't be too excited about. I wanted to get the generator. So there's a generator cabinet, and you can get a generator put in there. It's a pricey option. It was like 10 grand. So we are going to go with a couple of little Hondas. It's going to cost more like 2,200 bucks. I like the color. That was a stock color that they had because I custom ordered it. I got the color, and I mean, it matches the truck really well. That's pretty cool. I think that really ties it together, gives it a nice clean look. I was pretty happy with that. So if you can see out the back window of this truck, you'll see our new trailer. So we're towing it. I put a few hundred miles on the trailer through some rural roads here in Oklahoma. Can't say we've done a lot of pulling up hills, testing out the truck, but man, the truck tows nice. First impressions towing that trailer is that it is a dream to tow. No rattles. I mean, the gooseneck is unbelievable. It doesn't rattle, doesn't make any noise, doesn't sway. The low profile, it's actually pretty damn windy out here in Oklahoma right now. I think we're driving 20 mile an hour plus, steady winds with gusts probably to 30, and the trailer tows like a dream. See, we're hitting some bumps in the road. Nothing. It's actually drives really straight and beautiful. Couldn't be happier with how it tows. Susan's got the wheel right now, and she's rocking it. So, anything to say about this trailer, babe?
No, actually, it tows so much nicer than that other one that we used to take the Jeep up to the Rubicon.
Yeah. So
this is an easier drive for me.
Easy stuff. So, all right, YouTube. Well, here we go. This is the grand tour. So, after a lot of measuring, a lot of time, we've got the Krawler hauler. Check this out. Okay, for the off-road enthusiast who has everything, and I mean everything, I guess we've got it all. We are the luckiest people alive. So we've got Susan's Can-Am loaded on, and my Jeep loaded on, and inches to spare, and we have the living quarters and the super sweet F350 dually with the 6.7 that pulls amazing. 1,600 miles there, 1,600 miles back towing the trailer, and this thing pulls like a dream. I haven't pulled it loaded yet, but unloaded, oh my god, unbelievable. Okay, do my best to do the inside tour. So you come in, and the first thing you want to look at is the, well, we have lights, and we have more lights, and even more lights. So what we have here is the bedroom area. Has this little stairway to go up, and nice little queen size bed up there. One of the things I like is this air conditioner upgrade, 15,000 BTU, comes out those 2 vents, so when you're sleeping in the bed and it's hot, it blows that nice cool air right on you. Nice cabinets up there in front. Of course, living quarters is, you know, this is not a huge behemoth RV. It's got everything you need. It's got storage, it's got the microwave and the sink and the hot water heater. And it's got a really nice couch that you can sit on. And of course, it's got the entertainment section, which should have a TV, but well, even though we make YouTube videos, we don't watch that much TV. We watch a lot of YouTube. Nice little stereo. Fridge, of course. All that good stuff. And my favorite part, I'm 6'4", I'm 250. And despite the fact this camera makes it look tiny, it's a huge bathroom. I can stand up in here and change. I can get in the shower and stand up and turn around. That bathroom is nice. It goes all the way from one side to the other. Nice and big. Toilet's nice. Got plenty of storage, water. Big old water tank underneath. Heater, electric and gas, AC. You know, it's pretty much got it all. And we are stoked. So for the person who, or the couple who doesn't have a dozen kids and who likes their toys and who doesn't want to have to maintain a separate engine and all that stuff, this crawler hauler option is pretty sweet. And you know, it is as well built as, I mean, you should see some of the construction. All aluminum, lightweight. As it sits there unloaded, about 10.6, 10.7, loaded with water and whatnot, probably around 11. Put the Jeep in that on there, we're about 16, 17. Has a gross vehicle weight rating about 18. Just unbelievable. I like the rims. Susan gives me a bad time. I'm a rims guy. Like, yeah, sweet rims. So this is the first test load. So we're not going out just yet, but I got to go buy some new tie downs to make sure I get everything tied down properly. So we're safe when we're on the highway, but we are good to go. And that is the unbelievable new toy we got.